The mayor of Tallahassee, Florida, he joins me now live from Tallahassee, right there in the Florida handle where this storm is expected to make landfall. Mayor John Dailey, thank you so much for joining us. So just tell us what you're advising residents right now.
Well, we've got the biggest storm heading our way that has ever been. If we take a direct hit, it'll be the largest storm in the history of the city of Tallahassee, and we are not taking this lightly at all. For the past week, as both the city as an institution, but also the community, we've been preparing for this storm. At this point, it is time to hunker down, stay safe. We can tell that the rain and the winds have already started picking up as I'm looking out the window, and it's just time to be safe. Public safety first and foremost, but this is going to be a very big storm, and there's going to be a lot of damage.
And can you just walk us through what the emergency response looks like right now and how that's going to adjust once this hurricane actually makes landfall?
Sure. So we have been preparing all week long, and right now we have all of our assets and personnel that are spread out throughout the community so that after the storm, when it is safe, we can go out, do the assessment, roll up our sleeves, and get to work. We've also called in our mutual aid agreements. We've got 9 states that have sent crews as far away as Oklahoma that's been driving through the night to be here with us, which has, as a result, allowed us to triple our workforce. More mutual aid crews are on their way as well. So by the time we wake up tomorrow, our goal is to have a workforce 5 times the size of our normal workforce. Yes, we've been out clearing all the stormwater system, the electric grid system, making sure that it's up and running and prepared. But let's face it, if we have a direct hit from a Category 3 or a potential Category 4 hurricane, there is going to be significant damage, and we're not pulling any punches. I'm shooting straight with the residents and making sure they know this is the biggest storm we have ever seen hit Tallahassee directly, and recovery is not going to be a sprint. It's going to be a marathon.
You said there's going to be damage. You're not pulling any punches with the residents. So what kind of resources are you going to deploy in the aftermath of all of this?
Well, we've been blessed to have an incredible relationship from the White House all the way down, and we certainly appreciate the federal declaration of emergency by President Biden, and of course, certainly appreciate the state declaration by Governor DeSantis. I've had the opportunity to speak to both the White House and the governor yesterday. I was on the phone with the Secretary of the Florida Department of Transportation. The relationship between the city, the county, and the school board here in our community is seamless. Everyone is working together, and it's all hands on deck. As of right now, Tallahassee International Airport is closed. We do have, I believe, the Florida National Guard that is out stationed and setting up their assets as well, both with recovery efforts, but also for search and rescue. Again, we have our assets staged all over this community. Personnel is safe. We're just waiting for the storm to come and move through so that we can get out, do the assessment, and get to work.
Mayor John Dailey, thank you for joining us as you and your residents are hunkering down.